Hi, in this video I'm going to address the issue of a laser cassette door not opening willingly, and this time it's got nothing to do with the pinch-roller not fully retracting, like here for example, but it's also an issue with the return spring. The cassette deck is a TAC V-400X with dBx noise reduction as well as Dolby B. Let's have a look at what the cassette door is doing, or rather what it's not doing. Let's do that now. So if I eject the cassette, it gets released mechanically by the levers, but only to that point, and needs a bit of a helping hand or a helping finger. Let's remove the cassette and the door. And have a look what's going on. So if I put the cassette back in, you can clearly see that it's not getting stuck on the pinch roller. And there's no resistance, and the pinch roller doesn't move out of the way when I push the cassette back in. Where the issue is with this spring. I think it's just loose at one end, and it's supposed to be hooked on something here, but it's not. What I might have to do, this piece of metal here, that's just the door stop. It stops the cassette door from opening any further out. What I might do, I might remove the fascia, and that give me better access and view to that spring there. 3 screws on top and 3 screws on the bottom. Just a few cables here, and that's about all that's holding it, so just swing it out of the way. And here is a better view of that spring. This is the door release mechanism, and as you can see, it clears the door for it to open. It just needs that spring tension to push it out. The hydraulic ram also works to some sort of degree. Might remove that circlip and remove the spring and see where it actually should be. What I think has happened here with this spring and this cassette door, you can see a little round mark here. I think here was a plastic peg that this end of the spring rested up against and forced the door open. Unfortunately, plastic being plastic, and that tension on that spring being substantial, is broken off, and it's no longer there. There's nothing to put the spring up against. And I think that mark's clearly visible here where that peg was. So to fix that, I would have to take off the whole cassette door, drill it through, and insert some sort of metal knob in there so that end of the spring can rest up against it, therefore opening the cassette door. And there it is again. That's where I think it was. And that's the cassette door out. Let's have a look at it. So to fix this door, I'll need a metal rod about 3mm thick and about 8mm long, something I don't have. But I know someone who does have materials like that, my dad. When I told my dad what I need and what I plan on doing, he offered to do this. Needless to say, I accepted the offer. So what my dad ended up doing is drilling through the arm of that cassette door, tapping the plastic and threading the metal rod, screwing it in and glue it in place as well, and now it's there permanently. And that's a lot better than I was going to do. I was just going to do a press in fit, just simply drill it in, drill it through, and insert that peg in there, and that's all I was going to do. And now that spring's got somewhere to rest up against, and open the door. Like that on the other side. Thanks, Dad. So before I go reassembling anything, I'll put the spring and the retainer on the cassette door before doing anything else. So let's have a look. Put the cassette door back on, fully on, like that. Let's put a tape in. That's a lot better. Yeah, I would say that works now. Let's turn it on. Play. Stop and eject. Thank you for watching, and see you next or the previous video. And after removing that screw and putting a drop of oil in that hydraulic or pneumatic ram or shock absorber, this is how it works now. That might even be better. Thanks for watching.